takes a big man to admit when they're wrong, and I took a stance yesterday on the released images of the Sonic the Hedgehog live action movie where I said it wasn't that bad. I felt like the internet was overreacting and people were just hating on the Sonic images because it seemed like it was trendy to hate on them. Because everybody who was popular said it was stupid, it was dumb, these are awful, they shouldn't exist, burn it with fire, get rid of it. And I said no. Those Sonic images are okay. Give this movie a chance. Until I saw some artist renditions that completely changed my mind! Paramount Pictures is making a live-action Sonic movie. This much is known by many people in the gaming community. Hell, even at large, a lot of people outside of the gaming community know this Sonic the Hedgehog movie is coming down the pipe. Now, these images that were released, they weren't as bad as I thought they'd be. They actually showed a cool aspect of Sonic being furry and maybe humanoid, and I don't know what they were doing with the storyline, but I was open to it. And then I saw these artist renditions that completely blew my mind. Let's be real, we don't want a humanoid looking Sonic. The only reason that would make any sense is if he had some weird love connection with a human woman. Wait, didn't he do that in Sonic 06?
Nice smile.
Yeah, that was strange in itself. But on top of that, why would they make him look like this? Separate the eyes, make him have human legs. He's a hedgehog, he's not a human, and furthermore, he's not even real, he's a cartoon. Something that's made up from a video game. Look at the Sonic the Hedgehog images that have been plastered throughout history. My nostalgia ran wild when I saw these artist renditions of what Sonic should have looked like, with the circular eyes and the big sneakers. Everything that Sonic was screamed early 90s. It was awesome, and they could have brought him into the new era with that kind of stuff, but they didn't. They chose to go in a completely different direction to be more artistic, to make it more Hollywood. For whatever reason, Paramount Pictures decided to go in this direction with it. I will say that these are leaked images. They're not officially coming from Paramount Pictures, so there is a possibility that these were leaked on purpose to see what the public thought of them so that they can go back to the drawing board and adjust as they may. But honestly, I think it's too close to call for that because the movie itself is scheduled to release in November of 2019. So I don't think they'd have enough time to redesign what Sonic looks like for a full-scale Hollywood Pictures movie. Maybe they do. Maybe it's just an asset they can swap in and out of the actual movie, and this was just a test run to see how the reaction of the public goes, and judging from the reaction, they're going to be changing what Sonic looks like. If this was leaked for that purpose. Which, to be honest, side note, Paramount Pictures, if you're seeing these artist renditions and you're still going with what they did originally, that's on you, because you see what people want. You see what looks better, and you're still choosing to make Sonic look like a human. Now, I will say, in defense of this image, it's a stretch, but stay with me here. Maybe, perhaps, Sonic is going through some sort of transformation magically in the movie where he will end up looking like these artist renditions, and the first images that they produced were kind of just to throw people off, and that's actually not what he's gonna look like in the movie. I doubt it, but it's a possibility. I hope that happens. I don't know. But I'm just saying, this is something that people should not be okay with. If you are a fan of Sonic, if you love what he represented in the 90s, looking at what they're doing to him, it just screams terrible Hollywood rendition of a video game movie adaptation once again. And we all know how bad some of these video game movie adaptations can be. No, I don't put Super Mario Brothers in that group because that was a good movie. And anyone that disagrees with that, you're wrong. Anyways, that's how I feel about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie creation, what they're doing with him. Is it bad? No, it's not bad. Could it be better? Hell yes, it could be infinitely better if they just went with their traditional design of Sonic, which honestly, a few basic artists on Twitter doing them, that's kind of embarrassing that they're able to make it look better than a multi-million-dollar Hollywood producing company. But be that as it may, I'd love to hear where you stand on this situation. Let me know your thoughts on the Sonic movie? Are you okay with what Paramount Pictures did with him? Or would you have preferred the artist rendition of what Sonic traditionally looks like? Now, I did do a write-up on this on SmashJT.com where I introduced the images and said it wasn't that bad. But now, after seeing these artist renditions, man, my mind is just completely blown. I'm still interested in watching the movie, but I do have some lingering questions as to, is Tails gonna be a part of it? And Knuckles, if he's in it, is he gonna look like the Knuckles we know, or is he gonna look like that buff Knuckles that should have played football in Sonic Boom? So many questions. The biggest being, why did they go with Ben Schwartz instead of Steve Urkel? Or Jaleel White, you know what I'm talking about, who voiced the original Sonic Adventures cartoon back in the 90s. That would have been incredible to get Jaleel White, just like if they had Danny DeVito play Pikachu in the Pikachu Pokemon Detective movie. That would have been nice. Jaleel White didn't make the cut, but Ben Schwartz did. Who's making the decisions over there, Paramount? Come on now. Come on. Anyways, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.